Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Saints Spotlight. Here for episode 2, we have the women's basketball coach, just hired back in August as Todd Ciochetto. I got it right the second time. Yeah. He helped me out trying to get his last name right. So I spent 6 years as a head coach at NIAC, which is
North Iowa Area Community College.
North Iowa Area Community College. And so he's been there 9 years in total, you said. Before that, you were an assistant coach?
Correct. The first 3 years as assistant, as head coach, the last 6.
And so let's talk a little bit about your programs there. Kind of, one of the things that really obviously stuck out was your last season, 32-1 season for you at the Trojans, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we were – last year we were 32-1. We're number 1 seed in the national tournament. Obviously didn't get to play. We've been good for the last 8 years, really 7, 8. The second year there, we really started to take the step. We saw we were going to be one of the better teams in the country. The first year, Kelly Terrell was the head coach and I was her assistant. And we played the first year with 6 players, and after that we got 14 new players, and it just kind of went from there. It was a good spot. It was a great experience and a great place.
Yeah, and I think I read something that it was like 5 years out of your 6 as a head coach specifically, you're fighting for that region title.
Actually, all 6.
All 6.
All 6. So we're 6 straight years in a region title game. We made national tournament 3 of the years in one of the strongest conferences in the country. So that was a big accomplishment for our program.
Yeah, and so as you kind of transition down here to Liberal, Kansas, a lot of the players and obviously the style of play you bring down here with you as well. Specifically, one of the players that you brought down, a freshman, in Sierra Morrow. I've been able to stop by practice every once in a while, and she definitely sticks out the eye test for sure.
Yeah, Sierra's a special kid and player. She didn't have to come down here with me. She could have went to a lot of D1. She chose to come down here, keep getting better, play our style. 4 of her teammates from last year came down with, who are also, I think, very good players. And then 3 girls we signed as freshmen also came down. So we brought a total of 8 down with us.
8 down with you guys. And so one of the things, too, is fast-paced offense. One of the things, shooting threes quite a bit, getting out and going. Right now, I'm watching practice, and it looks like 1 through 5, you're comfortable with stepping behind the three-point line and shooting.
Yeah, we're different. If you play for us, you're going to shoot threes. You're going to handle the ball. You're going to. We have our little 5'2" girls posting up like crazy. Probably more than our post players. So, we think we don't play the old style of basketball. We've played the new style for a long time. We brought that down here. It's more fun, we think, and it's quite honestly easier to get recruits because you're a junior college. So we're going to develop your whole game, and that opens your opportunities after here up even more.
So this is kind of a first introduction for a lot of people as well for your to get to know you specifically. So if you could talk just a little bit about your background in sports and also your own playing career and also kind of where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm actually originally from northern Minnesota, Chisholm, Minnesota, and my high school coach, who was a legend, actually passed away yesterday morning. He had 1,012 wins. He was inducted in the National Hall of Fame with Penny Hardaway. Actually, his year he's inducted. So that was a pretty big thing. It's all over social media.
Coach McDonald?
Coach
right?
McDonald, yeah. And then my dad is a Hall of Fame girls coach from Chisholm. So those are my 2 coaches growing up, my 2 biggest influences professionally. Again, both coaches played fast. It was a different style. Gyms were packed like this will be. It just – those are my 2 big influences. I went to Wisconsin River Falls. I played there for a few years, and I got a coaching job at the high school level. I transformed into Scottsdale College for 1 year as an assistant men's coach, went back to Minnesota, was high school boys coach, and then I got the job at NIAC. So I've coached high school boys, high school girls, college men, and college women. So I like coaching basketball. I coach 12 months a year. I ran an AAU program up there for 9 years. So it's what I do. I enjoy it, and I think basketball should be fun. I think that came from my 2 mentors, my dad, Mr. McDonald. And, we tell our kids the process is fun. Not everything's going to be fun, but the process is fun. And I think you come into practice, I think you're starting to see that. There's an energy that maybe not has been everywhere. So we're a high-energy group, really good kids, and I think the community is really going to like them.
And you kind of talk about your team a little bit. the ones that you've brought down here with you, you've seen them obviously all last season, but also you're bringing in some freshmen that you've recruited to Nyack but decided to come down here as well. Is there anybody that kind of sticks out the page this first 2 months of practice that you brought down here with you?
You know, the fun thing about this group, I think it's everybody, and you keep telling me a different player every day. Cabria Jamerson, a 5'11" lefty guard from Rockford, Illinois. I mean, we had a recruiting guy in yesterday, and she's going to be ranked now because she had a phenomenal day. Maya DeBose, a little 5'2" point guard. I promise you she's the fastest player in the country. There's nobody going by her. And then Janae Thompson, she played on the elite club team in the country last year. She's a point guard as well. So, and then, you know, we brought two back, Gina Ballesteros and Victoria, I can't say her last name, but
yeah, no
Wick. And they're doing a nice job. They're enjoying the new style, and they're really taking to the team. So everybody's doing a good job. We got the 3 Mozambique girls in. They're doing a really, really good job. Holda gives us some size. Medina's just a steady player, and Delma's a pro, another point guard. So we're fast. We're going to guard full court, and it's going to be a fun group to watch.
No, that's definitely something. Every single practice I show up, there's a new player that catches my eye, and different situations, obviously going 5-on-5 against each other, I get a chance to see them all in action, and it's insane to see how much talent and athleticism and the motion, the fast-paced offense, and it's starting to click really fast here.
It is, and now they can go up and down a little bit more, and you know, we're playing with 10 right now. We have a couple injuries. We hold people out. We don't want to hurt them. So, you know, we went up and down a lot yesterday, and they competed and they fought. And I can draw names out of a hat, and it doesn't really matter what 5 I put on each team. It's going to be a competitive and close game, and that's something. They're playing against each other right now. But when you put 13, and hopefully we have a 14th that semester, a girl from Egypt, 6'4" girl. So if we can get all of them playing together, the games are easy for us, and this is where we get better.
And we're kind of in unprecedented times with this pandemic going on and all the games getting pushed into the spring season. What has been your focus here for the fall? You've kind of had to change things over. Right now it would be full-on practice, and you'd be 2 weeks away from a game at this point. What have you done differently this semester than you've done in years past?
Well, we're heavy skill development anyway, so we've stuck with that. We haven't gone as much putting in maybe our presses and that kind of stuff, which we have more time to do. We're getting in better shape, but you know, everybody has to be able to shoot the ball, so we shoot the ball a lot. Everybody has to be able to dribble, so we do a lot of dribbling stuff. Our offense is in. We haven't put any sets in yet, so I mean, we're just kind of putting the main things in and trying to master the main stuff we do, and then getting them in shape, because 6 months off, we don't want to hurt them, you know. So if you play our style and our pace, and you haven't done it for 6 months, and we make you go, no, you're going to get hurt. So, you know, we trust the kids. If they hurt, we tell them to sit out. If you're struggling, sit out. Let us know. And the good thing about our style, they don't want to sit out. They want to practice. So I don't have to worry about them. Oh, I don't know if they're really hurt. No, they're hurt. If they're not playing, they're hurt. So it's a fun group. They cheer for each other. They don't care who starts. They want everybody to be successful. We'll have probably 8 to 10 different leading scorers this year, I'm assuming, in 22 games. So it'll be a fun group.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited to kind of see everybody in action, and it's going to be a crazy spring, but it's definitely going to be one that it's going to hold true for the entire cross Seward County. It's going to be competitive, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's exciting to see what the other teams are doing on campus. You know, I watch Coach Sauter's practice a lot. I watch the volleyball practices. He's going to get his other girls in. They're going to be good. So, I mean, it's fun. Everybody gets along, which is very nice. So it's really exciting to be down here. I think if we can get some games in, I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. And for the people that are going to be coming to your games, what can they really expect from your programs that's kind of moving forward here, not just this year, but throughout your time?
Well, like I said, they haven't seen this fast pace, and I know Seward's one of the best reputations in the country. This is a different style. This will be faster. Everybody's going to play. It's going to be high energy. I'm high energy on the sideline, so it'll be high energy and fun to watch. And, you know, our girls, when they can, they'll get in the community. Obviously, we can't do it much right now, but they're good kids, and they're going to enjoy being around them.
Sounds good. Thank you, Coach, for stopping by today and being part of the Saint Spotlight. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
All right, so this is episode 2 of the Saint Spotlight. We're going to continue this on and get to know a couple more of the coaches that have been hired on here this fall, and also some that have been around for a while. So stay tuned for that.